The DreamWorks universe on trial. The most diabolical villains face the consequence of their deeds. Will the judge's verdict bring an end to their reign of terror?
My portrait!
I find the defendant Puss in Boots guilty of property damage and trespassing. Based on the evidence presented of them hosting a party at the governor's house without his permission, defendant's actions were a clear violation of the law and showed a disregard for the property rights of others. I find the defendant Puss in Boots guilty of assault and battery, based on the evidence presented of them charging the governor with a sword and cutting the governor's hair and clothing.
Easy peasy, lemon squeezy.
Alright folks, listen up. If you're feeling like you need a daily dose of villains being charged for their crime and just plain awesomeness in your life, you know what to do. Hit that like button and subscribe to our channel.
I find the defendant Death guilty of attempted murder, based on the evidence presented of them inciting a fight with the intention of killing Puss in Boots.
Pick it up.
I find the defendants Goldilocks and the Three Bears guilty of burglary and torture, based on the evidence presented of them breaking into an old woman's house and torturing her to get information about Puss in Boots' whereabouts.
Focus! Hand over that map, or I'll punch holes in the lot of you.
I find the defendants Goldilocks and the Three Bears guilty of making terroristic threats, based on the evidence presented of them threatening to kill individuals with a broken bottle if they did not comply with their demands for the map.
Give us the map, or else the Baker Man gets it.
Yeah!
I was saying, the amount of murdering.
Make with the box!
Jack Horner will face criminal charges for hiring the Serpent Sister to obtain a map, as well as for any actions taken by the Serpent Sister in the process, including killing multiple people. Jack's lack of remorse for these actions could be seen as evidence of involvement or complicity, potentially leading to charges such as conspiracy, accessory after the fact, or murder.
That's it!
Go faster!
Walkies up me back door!
I find the defendant, Jack Horner, guilty of attempted murder, based on the evidence presented using a weapon, the big sword called Excalibur, with the intention of causing serious harm or death to the victim.
Make with the map, or we'll see what the unicorn horn really does.
I find the defendant, Jack Horner, guilty of making terroristic threats, based on the evidence presented of him using a dog as leverage to demand a map, and threatening to shoot the dog in the face with a unicorn arrow if his demands were not met.
I got it, Mr. Horner!
My bad!
Oh, no.
I find the defendant, Jack Horner, guilty of multiple counts of murder, based on the evidence presented by him attempting to kill Puss in Boots but mistakenly shooting one of his workers, and then going on to kill 2 more individuals. Additionally, the defendant's lack of remorse for these actions suggests a disregard for human life and a disregard for the law.
Oh, come on! You walked into that one!